Here we go. Hey everyone, welcome to Aural Fixation. This is episode big 29. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you for tuning in. You're watching us live, like really live. If you got here from Do 512, come on over. We appreciate it. If you're a listener that's been, or a viewer that's been with us for a while, then thanks that dude. So tonight's a little different. We're usually trivia. Tonight is Festival Week in Austin. So to honor that, we're doing tonight's about film that has to do with that festival stuff. And Wednesday, we're going to do a festival-themed music episode. So we're on twice this week. Woo! So tonight, my festival, my film-ish related bit of trivia for you is to Back to the Future, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I like the scene where when Marty shows up in kind of the Darth Vader radiation suit outfit, gets his Walkman, and he plays that clip. Well, before that, he noticed him put the cassette into the Walkman, and the cassette does not say Van Halen. The cassette says Edward Van Halen, because it's not really a Van Halen song. It's just Eddie Van Halen doing his thing. But the weird thing is that song, whatever you want to call it, that noodle, is an Eddie Van Halen original written for a movie called The Wildlife that came out the previous year, which not only starred Leah Thompson, but also the original Marty McFly, Eric Stoltz. Crazy. Thank you again for watching us. That's it. Good night. Bye-bye. Now, Dusty is our host tonight, and I would love Dusty to come on camera. What? There he is. Dusty, where are you?
Hello. I am coming to you live from the Peary Hotel in Salt Lake City. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Stalkers and all.
Why?
All the stands out there. I haven't used my own name. I go by Delicious, folks. Find me. How's it going, Dave?
It's great. It's great. I hope this delay that between you and I is not too odd. I mean, you are thousands of miles away.
Oh God, who was it? It wasn't Bill Burr. Who said it? It's got to go to space. Give it a second.
It does. That was a Louis C.K.
Louis
thing.
C.K.
He's kind of out of the public zeitgeist.
You know what?
He's
you got to
canceled.
separate the art from the artist. I'll say it. You got to let it go to space. Give it a second. Louis C.K. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, how you feeling tonight? You ready for this big show?
I'm feeling good. Had a travel day this morning. Went straight to work and but got out a little early. Hit a couple spots right around the hotel, and I'm ready. I'm very excited with our little mini partnership with Do 512, and I'm ready to dive into some film and TV sassiness.
Well, I say let's dive, and I'll get out of here.
All right, man. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Have a great show.
Thank you. Ooh. Phone home. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Aural Fixation, episode 29. And as Dave mentioned, we're getting a little feisty, a little spicy on this one. We are in Austin, the middle of a normally very crazy week. It's all virtual this year for that festival over there. So we're kicking it unofficial. Normally, a lot of the best goings on during that week are the unofficial parties, the random bands popping up on the street, the random parties that people are throwing till, who knows what time in the morning. So we're doing that. We're trying to replicate that vibe. So we're doing 2 shows this week. Today is film and TV. So if you came for music trivia, sorry, but also not sorry. Stick around. It's going to be fun, I promise. And then on Wednesday, as Dave also mentioned, we will be live again for our normal music trivia, keeping it kind of like all things Austin, all things festival. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have some really great contestants both days, so stick around. And speaking of which, I would love to introduce you to our first contestants this week for film and television. He is a filmmaker and editor who edited 4 films that have actually screened at South by Southwest. Let's welcome a longtime cohort, Mr. Don Swaynos.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good, man. I'm good.
Good. I feel like you kind of skirt the line of music, a good music contestant and a good film contestant, because you have very eclectic music taste, but you're very prominent in the film circles, if you will.
Yeah, like I work in film, but I know things about music, I think.
I know a few things. And we share a friend in Mr. Thomas Perel, who was on a couple weeks ago.
Yes, former contestant, Mr. Perel, who linked us through music, because in high school, Thomas and I were in bands, and then in college, you guys were in bands, and then we met through him.
Serendipitous.
Yeah,
it was meant to be. How's life? What have you been up to?
It's good, man. Just happy to be working during the pandemic. And having all my film projects on hold until it gets maybe a little safer to go shoot something, which hopefully will be this summer, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then get back to making some stuff. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, not only are you like making stuff, but you made something very specific that's due soon.
Yes, that's true. We have, a kid. So it'll be exciting.
Well, congratulations on that. And thanks for hanging out with us this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can.
Yeah. Next, he is a documentary and narrative editor based out of Austin, Texas, who's oh my God, why do you guys write this? Indefatigable obsession with cinema has taken him all over the world on projects. Thanks for embarrassing me. And including Greg, a brief stint managing the South Lamar Draft House in 2012 South by Southwest lineup. It's Mr. Greg Clark. How are you, sir?
I threw that line in there, or that word in there, because it's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Thank you for that.
And I only know how to sing it. I don't know how to say it, because it's from the Camelot song.
If I were a better study, that would have been impressive. But
yes,
yet here we are.
Yes. So here I am.
Yeah. How are you as an editor in a year into the pandemic, as of like this weekend?
Because I work in documentaries and sports broadcast, I actually have not had any downtime. I have worked straight through the pandemic. I've worked from home. I haven't seen the inside of my office in a year, so that sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been good. I actually was able to complete a feature documentary from home. I ventured out for like a 2-day shoot in Pennsylvania in August, and that was very nerve-wracking. And I discovered that in the middle of a pandemic, you can't rent a car and drive it between states. You have to do a round trip. You have to bring it back where you left it.
Right.
And so I discovered that the Eastern Seaboard has trains, and you can take trains between cities, and that I highly am now a huge proponent of, like, train travel.
There you go. Well, maybe 40 years from now, Austin will figure that out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, sir. Good to see your face. Moving on, she is a host and actor, best known for the show Barbecue Quest, and has a 90s/2000 themed podcast titled Gawkward, where she talks to her guests about their awkward teen years. I feel like I'd be a pretty decent guest there. She was due to be an official South by Southwest host in 2020 before the pandemic hit. Let's welcome back, not for the first time, Miss Kelsey Pribilski. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Happy South by Southwest week.
Yeah, happy festival week.
Yeah.
How's it going? It's Pribilski. I messed it up.
It's Pribilski. It's okay. You tried. It's okay.
I tried really hard. There's sweat. How's life? How are you doing?
I haven't been as busy as these gentlemen, but I did plant some succulents today, so I'm feeling good.
Hey, a win's a win.
Thank you.
Yeah. What have you been up to since it was episode 15 that we last saw you? The hordes of Aural Fixation fans. What have you been up to between then and now?
Man, just doing a lot of episodes of Gawkward. You know, just trying to keep busy. Shot a few commercials, but for actors and hosts, there's not a ton going on right now because of COVID. It's like a curse word now. I don't even want to say it.
Because of
I know.
I won't make you say it. Well, thank you so much for coming back and joining us for our film and TV episode.
I'm ready to lose again.
All right, that's the spirit. Okay. Our last and final contestant this evening, he works in film, stage, and events, currently remodeling houses while the industry bounces back. Probably a pretty smart move. And he once worked on a John Stamos film that showed at South by Southwest. In addition to being a former festival volunteer, it is Mr. Tim Sanderson. How are you, sir?
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I got vaccinated yesterday. So.
Hey, good job. Good job. Question for you. Do you have anything going on this year festival related?
Festival related? Not so much. I mean, I am working on things or whatever, and me and my friends have a music video side business that we've been doing, but like,
Nice.
Yeah, it hasn't been too busy. COVID's, taken a large chunk out of that, but yeah.
Have you remodeled a house that people have come to in Austin to virtually attend the festival?
That is very possible. But
hopefully that's a thing, right? That's a smart move though. I mean, people always need remodels. We're getting, my wife's probably watching. She wants to remodel the kitchen just because it's time. There's always those things.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly a choice per se. I just didn't have work. My buddy did house remodeling. He says, "You want to work with me?" And I'm like, "Okay, I got nothing else going on right now." So, yeah. But,
all right. Well, if you like that uplifting story, please watch the entire episode. Let's, if everyone is ready, let the games begin. You guys didn't know there's gonna be fire. That's right. There's Kelsey. You're back. Are we good? Okay, I'm gonna do this thing real quick. Bye. And then I'm gonna come back like magic. Hello. There's like an order to these things. Oh God, now we're all screwed up. Let's see. Zoom, you've hosted us again in the most important moment. Hey, everyone, I'm gonna be real annoying.
We planned for Zoom to work one way and then it just updates itself. And
so here's what we're gonna do. We're all gonna turn our cameras off.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bring you back on real quick, and we'll be in order, and then I'll come on last. So you're only gonna hear my beautiful voice. This is gonna work, Dave. I promise. So one at a time. Oh God. Okay, this is good. First, Don, turn your camera and audio on, please, sir. And then Greg, come on back. And then Kelsey, and then Tim. This is gonna work. I swear to God. Swear to God. No, fail. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Anyway, before we begin, just a quick reminder of how the game works. There are 4 contestants who are scattered about the universe at this point. We're going to go through 5 rounds, 10 questions per round, increasing in scores and increasing in stakes. And at the end, we're all playing for a spot to headline South by Southwest. Not really. But without further ado, does everybody have their sign? It's up. It's ready. Everybody's got your sign. Yeah. Tim's feeling it. Wit is there. Great. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dig into round 1. All right. Normally, in the music version of this show, we do cold hard facts, and it's just general music trivia. But for this week, we're going to do general festival trivia. 100 points for every correct answer, 50 subtracted for every wrong answer. Let's get into question number 1. See how everybody does. In 2017, Showtime featured a pop-up for this show, handing out free tiny cherry pies and custom donuts, and an appearance by star Don.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Absolutely. Well done. Did you go to the pop-up?
I didn't know about it until just now. I'm finding out about it too late, which is my story with every cool thing at South by always for the 20 years I've lived in town.
Next time.
Yeah.
Well, first on the
A little
board,
too
Don,
late.
a little bit late. 100 points to you. Moving on to number 2. Serving real fried chicken and featuring a drop-in from boss Gus Fring. This pop-up restaurant, Tim.
Breaking Bad? Oh, the restaurant,
Not
the Pollos Hermanos?
Yes, Los Pollos Hermanos. Very good, sir. 100 points to you. Greg was in the wings. He was ready to swipe it from you. I almost dropped an F-bomb for the first time on this show. Here we go. Number 3. Promoting its final season, this series organized a blood drive for festival goers in 2019. Greg.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is correct. The whole theme was, would you be willing to bleed for the throne? A little intense, but apparently people were because it was a wild success. Here goes number 4. This surreal HBO series offered a deeper level of immersion at the festival. Kelsey.
Westworld?
Yeah, Westworld.
Okay.
I love that show. It kind of like goes off the rails every once in a while, but it's still really, it's a fun ride.
It's good.
It's good. Here we go. To promote the premiere of its new season, this Hulu series hired dozens of actors to don red dresses. Kelsey again. Take a stab.
Oh, it's the one with the red and the coats, and it's
Yep, it's the thing.
Handmaid's
Greg's
Tale.
waiting. Yes, Handmaid's Tale. Well done. Another 100 points.
I
You got
felt
it?
like that was a cheap one. I might get half for that.
No, you still got it. It's all good. Here we go. Moving on. This popular meme and media personality, real name Tartar Sauce, appeared all over the festival. Don.
Grumpy Cat.
R.I.P. Grumpy Cat. Absolutely. 100 points to you, sir. Here we go. FX turned part of the Driscoll Hotel, haunted, into a vampire library. Greg.
American Horror Story.
Incorrect. Damn, incorrect. Good swing. I'm
Oh.
gonna reread it. Everyone but Greg. FX turned part of the Driscoll Hotel into a vampire library as a promotion for this series. Tim.
What we do in the shadows?
Yeah, there it is. What we do in the shadows. 100 points. That show is 100,000% up my alley, and I've never watched it. I don't know how. I gotta see it. Dave even has watched it, and Dave doesn't watch anything. Here we go. What year? It's not true. Dave watches everything. He's a great guy. What year did these filmmakers all appear on the same panel? You ready? What year? Mike Judge, Richard Linklater, Robert Rodriguez, Kevin Smith, Steven Soderbergh, and QT Quentin Tarantino. Kelsey.
This is a wild guess. 2016?
Wildly wrong. Greg.
I'm going to say 1999.
Also incorrect.
Damn.
Great guess, though. Anybody else feeling that one? Mike Judge, Richard Linklater, Robert Rodriguez, Kevin Smith, Soderbergh, and Tarantino. Same panel. Nobody's willing.
I can't remember.
No.
I can't remember yesterday, so I don't blame you. Hit him with the ding dong, Dave. The answer is 1997.
Oh, wow.
Greg, you're real close, man. That was a good shot. 2 more questions in our general festival trivia. In 2016, the festival, Barack Obama and AFI held a one-day event at the White House named after the outdoor area where it was held. It was called South by Greg.
South Lawn.
South Lawn. Absolutely. I didn't know that one. That's very interesting. Yeah. Good guess, though. Or, I mean, you knew it, so good job. Last one in this
Band
round.
or the American Film Institute.
I'm sorry?
AFI the band?
So
The White House?
that's what I thought when I read it. I'm like, Barack Obama handpicked AFI? He's a real Art of Drowning fan, apparently. All right, last question in this round. This late night host filmed his show, including musical guests like Snoop Dogg, White Denim, Kelsey.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel is correct. Well done. You're not looking at losing, you're looking at leading.
I went to that. That's the only reason I know.
Well, fair enough. Kelsey with 250 on top. Don and Tim tied. Greg just slightly behind with 100 points. Want to give a big shout out to our partner this week, Do 512. hit them up. Go find all the cool and fun things to do in Austin. And also do stuff media in general. If you're watching in another city, they probably exist. Do whatever your area code is. Check it out. And Don, I'm going to bug you first. Do you have an interesting tidbit of trivia or festival info?
Well, it's not about the festival, but I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be music or film trivia. So it's not South by related.
That's fine.
Okay.
You do you.
But it is music and film related.
Perfect.
Okay. The 1983 Michael Cimbello song, Maniac, made famous by the movie Flashdance.
Yeah.
Was written based on another movie, the 1980 William Lustig movie Maniac, about a serial killer. And the original chorus, the chorus of the song we all know is, she's a maniac, maniac on the floor, and she's dancing like she's never danced before. But the original chorus was, he's a maniac, maniac, that's for sure. He will kill your cat and nail it to the door. That's my trivia.
I wonder why that didn't become a hit or get the green light.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just said, we have notes. And he said, oh, I know. You know?
I got to meet Bill Lustig once at a Weird Wednesday Draft House screening of Vigilante, and he did not share that at any point. I wonder if he knew. I wonder if he knew about that.
I think he does know now.
Okay.
That's pretty amazing.
Hopefully he's watching.
I mean,
yes, he might
clearly he has nothing else better to do than watch our show. Don, that was perfectly right up our alley. Thank you.
Okay.
That was good stuff. Nailed it to the door like a cat.
Yes.
All right. Without further ado, no, we do not promote any harming of any animals. Let's get into round two. Round two is entitled The Big Show. Here's a round of big premieres that the festival goers got to see before the rest of the world. Maybe some of you may have attended these. 200 points for every right answer, 100 subtracted for every wrong answer. And I'm just going to call out real quick. I had the absolute pleasure, and our team had the pleasure of working on a ATX TV show last week that was all 90s trivia. And it was basically like our platform skin for their thing, except every round you couldn't lose points. You could only gain points. And that's just not fun. I like the fact that you guys can just bottom out at any chance, at any moment. It makes it more fun. Anyway, here's number one. This 2019 horror film had its world premiere at the festival. Kelsey.
Pet Cemetery.
Incorrect.
Shit.
Although I liked the remake. I thought it was creepy as hell. It was very well done. And I like, what's his name? Jason, the main guy. He's a good actor.
Jason Clarke.
Yes, that guy. Anybody else? Oh, I didn't finish the whole thing. Okay, I'll read the whole thing. I mean, if you'd like to take a wild stab in the dark and lose points, please be my guest. The 2019 horror film had its world premiere at the festival, setting the stage for director Jordan Peele's sophomore effort after his breakout. Don, Upside Down.
Oh, sorry. Us.
Us is correct.
Which makes sense. Upside down.
It does. Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
Well done, sir. 200 points for you. Moving on to number two. Grossing more than $300 million at the box office, this 2018 thriller about blind monsters starred real-life married couple, Kelsey, by just a fraction of a hair.
Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. Apparently the sequel's coming out. Still haven't seen the first one. But
It's so good.
It is good?
Yes.
I'm the same thing with films and with albums. If something gets too much hype, I'm like, nah, don't want to see it. Don't want to listen to it. And
This is worth it.
It is worth it?
Yeah.
Okay. Better than Bird Box? I also didn't watch that.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, fair. 200 points to you. Moving on. Number three. 6 years after its cancellation, a 2013 Kickstarter campaign helped fund a film continuation of this neo-noir series that starred Kristen Bell as the titular character. Kelsey again.
Veronica Mars.
I'm sorry, what is Veronica Mars?
What is Veronica Mars?
Yes, absolutely. 200 points. Who is Veronica Mars? Well done. Another 200 points. Number 4. Austin native Mike Judge chose the 2014 festival to premiere his comedic TV series about software developers in California. Don.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley. One of my all-time favorite episodic shows ever. I don't think there was a low point in every season. It was just so good. Number 5. An adaptation of the 2011 Ernest Cline novel, this 2018 Steven Spielberg film, Greg.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One is correct, sir. Didn't quite make it to the amazingness of the book, but it did a pretty darn good job. I think it was fun. Greg's like,
I think Spielberg did a good job of adapting a book that was like literally dropping a Spielberg reference every page.
fair.
And he still found a way to like make it work. So
yeah. I rewatched it very recently and it still holds up. I'm like 2 chapters into the second book. So far, so good. We'll see. Here's number 6. Originally a police procedural that ran for more than 100 episodes, this 2012 film was rebooted as a buddy comedy with co-stars Channing Tatum, Greg.
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street is correct. I thought that movie was very funny. It was good.
It was the movie that made me realize Channing Tatum can be funny. So
yeah, absolutely. He was, he did a good job making that balance. The hunk and the funny guy. Number 7, premiering at the festival in 2016 before its release on Netflix. This follow-up to Pee-wee's Big Adventure underwent several script Kelsey.
No, I interviewed on the red carpet and I can't remember.
Is that a check swing? I don't know. Did she cross the plate, guys?
No,
No? Okay. This follow-up to Pee-wee's Big Adventure underwent several script rewrites over nearly a decade before airing on the old Netflix. Nobody?
I know the first 2 words of the title. Do I get some points if I knew the first?
No, because that's just the gimme. That's the gimme. Come on. You gotta try a little bit.
it has Joe Manganiello in it.
Yep.
And Paul Rust wrote it.
Sure.
I interviewed them and I don't remember this damn movie.
I believe you.
I'm in one of those spots where I think I know the title, but I don't know if I want to risk my points.
Risk the points. Hit it with the ding dong game.
Never coming back.
It is Pee-wee's Big Holiday.
Oh, good.
Greg, is that what you were thinking?
That's what I was thinking. But then I was thinking, no, it's like, no, that's Mr. Bean's Holiday. But I guess they both went for the same sequel.
Also great. So quick aside. Have you all seen the movie?
No.
The Pee-wee movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I speak for everyone. We all.
yes, we have. I enjoyed it very much, but there's a scene in the film where Pee-wee basically goes to a hotel room with like some mistresses, and you as an adult know what's possible, but as a child, you would not. So I'm watching it with my children, and I'm like, oh my God, is this about to happen? And it like everything comes to a head, and then it's like the next day, everything's back to just normal, silly Pee-wee. And it did a great job of, it did what it meant to do, but I was so uncomfortable for those few minutes. Like, oh God, I've just ruined my children. But anyway, go watch it and then think about that. Moving on, big swing and a miss for everybody on that one. Number 8, this 2009 film set during the Iraq War held its U.S. premiere at the festival and would win Tim.
Hurt Locker?
Hurt Locker. The rise of Jeremy Renner. Yeah, absolutely. Well done, sir. Maybe I'm misspeaking, but that's when I found Jeremy Renner. Number 9, set in 1980, just like me. This 2016 comedy by Austin filmmaker Richard Linklater follows a group of university students and is Don by a fraction.
Everybody wants some?
Everybody wants some. Absolutely correct. 200 points. Last question in this round. The graphic novel, The Coldest City, was adapted into this 2017 action film set before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Greg.
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde. And I seem to remember you writing a not very nice review of that film on your Facebook page.
You're remembering incorrectly because I thought that movie was freaking awesome.
Really?
Yes.
Is there something very similar?
Oh, probably. There's probably another action movie with a blonde heroine that I was like less than impressed with. But Charlize Theron jumping off of balconies using a guy as a counterweight. I'm here for that. So yeah.
Fair enough. Nice. Well, I haven't watched it yet, so because I thought you reviewed it poorly, and I make all of my film choices based off of your reviews.
I'm touched.
Yeah, as you should be. Hey, and before we move on, Greg, while I have you,
Yes.
do you have an interesting tidbit of trivia to share with us?
I do, actually. So March is Women's History Month, and my wife loves planning out what we're going to watch every night in advance. And so we created a women films directed by women watch list that we've been doing one a night. And a few nights ago, we watched American Psycho, which was directed by Mary Harron. And I went digging into that, realized that Leonardo DiCaprio had actually been cast as Patrick Bateman until he decided to go do The Beach instead, which was a great choice because it gave Christian Bale an opportunity, who really wanted the role, to go for it. But the studio actually wanted Ewan McGregor because he had just been in Star Wars. Ewan McGregor and Christian Bale were filming Velvet Goldmine, and Christian Bale went up to Ewan McGregor and said, "Turn it down. Please turn it down. I want to play it." And he was able to convince Ewan McGregor to say no to work and money, so he could play a 1980s yuppie psycho who goes around the city murdering people and staring at business cards. So that's my trivia. Also, American Psycho holds up really well.
It really does. I haven't watched it super recently, but in different intervals, I've watched it, and it is always entertaining. Yeah, that's super interesting. I can't imagine Ewan McGregor. I mean, he's an incredible actor. I just can't imagine him having that like deadness.
I really can't imagine anyone but Christian Bale doing that role. Like, I think if Leo had like stuck with it, he would have been good. Leo's phenomenal actor, but there's just something that Christian Bale like saw the role, and he just knew exactly what to do with it.
Yeah, and became iconic.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for that. Hey, as the kids say, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're having a good time. I hope you are. Hope the chat's popping, all those things. And let's get into round 3. All right, friends. Round 3 is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, round 3 is a visual round, and it is entitled Guess the Poster. We've removed all wordage from these film posters. Can you still name them? Chances are Greg has most of them behind him. These have all screened at the festival at some point. 300 points for every right answer, 150 points ripped from your soul for every wrong answer. Let's get into number 1. Here we go. Here is poster number 1. Hit him, Josh. Ooh, Don by a hair.
That is a Quiet Place.
That is A Quiet Place and The Quiet Place. Well done. 300 points. Here is poster number 2. Greg.
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. Absolutely. What would have been really awful if we made it Kick-Ass 2?
Oh, that would have been a low.
That would have been brutal. I'm surprised it wasn't done, honestly. I love these rounds because I can just hang out and drink and talk to you guys. Here's number 3. Greg again.
Keanu.
I still haven't watched it. Is it good?
And at the bottom.
It's really funny.
It said it at the bottom?
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Who's counting? Here's number 4. Tim. Us is correct. Oh, hang on. I lost my ability to see Don. I don't know what happened. Hang on. I want to make sure this is fair so I can see everybody. Where's Don?
Oh man, I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. For some reason, you just like totally disappeared. That was really weird.
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have you guys. Here we go. Here's number 5. Greg.
Knocked up.
Don, you were almost there.
I know, but I was like somebody else is gonna get it first.
It could be any stupid mid 2000s comedy starring Seth Rogen.
It's true. I was like knocked up, or what were the other ones? And I was like, there were no other ones.
Fair enough. All right, here is number 6. Ooh, it's a good one. Greg.
Ex Machina.
I love that movie so much. Yes, absolutely. Another 300 points. 3 more
Did
in
any
this
of you
round.
guys get tricked by that app because it was like a dating app and it was her as a bot? Do you remember that?
I missed that.
Oh yeah, I think she had a profile on Tinder. I think it was like
Oh,
Yeah.
Tinder. Yeah.
Imagine swiping through, thinking, seeing Alicia Vikander, and you're like, yeah, and then realizing it's a marketing gag.
yeah.
And it would like talk to the dudes for a while.
That's genius. Can you imagine the team like sitting behind the profile messing with people? Oh boy. I'm sure it was automated, but anyway. All right, here we go. 4 more in this round. Here's number 7. Ooh, Greg.
Fast 8.
Incorrect. I think
it.
that's all Tim up. Did you ever sign up?
No, I mean, obviously it's a fast, but I don't want to guess which one because I'll lose even more.
Kelsey's going in.
I'm going to go for it. Fast and the Furious 9.
Incorrect. That one is the new one. It has like the colored smoke on it. Let you guys think on it for a second. I have a clue.
I'm not doing it. The odds are not in my favor. The amount of numbers there are that guessed, and
Actually, there's a smaller
it's
amount of numbers
probability.
there, but yeah.
All right, hit him with the ding dong.
5.
So the reason that this is iconic is because it is for Fast and Furious 7, of which there are 7 people on the poster.
And it was Paul Walker's last one.
And it was Paul Walker's last one. Okay. Real talk for a second. Pandemic hits. My wife, Krista, and I are like, what are we going to do? We still haven't watched the Godfather movies yet. And we're like, no. We don't want to do that. Let's see. Should we watch all of Schitt's Creek? No, we're not going to do that. We decided we have never, both of us, seen all of the Fast and Furious movies. So we started at 1 and went all the way through. And that is a fantastic ride, ladies and gentlemen. It is ridiculous beyond measure, but it is so much fun. That's what I got. Tim's checking.
I still don't know if I can condone saying, you know what, let's leave the Godfather trilogy for another time. You know what we're going to do? We're going to watch 8 films about, I guess they're all movies about family. So
see, there you go. We didn't watch them with the kids though. We're not monsters, Greg. All right, let's get into it. Here you go. Tim, eyes up. Number 8. Let's go. Hit him. Don.
Cabin Fever.
The shaving scene still just and I'll go another aside. Krista and I went to a taping of Mad TV in Los Angeles, and oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. That's in Cabin Fever. But anyway, he came out. The cast members take turns coming up into the audience and engaging while they're like doing set changeovers, and he's standing there, and I go, "What pancakes?" And he looked at me and died laughing because I was the only person apparently that had seen Cabin Fever.
When were you in a Mad TV taping? Like 1997?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was a long time ago, my friend. It was a long time ago. We got to see a look what I can do. That was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, Anyway, 2 more in this round, thankfully for all of us. Here is number 9. Don.
It's the Evil Dead remake. The remake.
Evil Dead remake.
Not the original one. It's the remake.
Which is a lie. It was not by any stretch of the imagination the most terrifying film I've ever seen.
I feel like they were calling a shot that they
Yes.
could not. They were their mouth was writing a check they could not cash. Like,
Absolutely. I still to this day, like the first one's way scarier than that ever will be. Here we go. Last one. Hit him. Ooh, Don, going for it.
The Beach Bum.
The Beach Bum. I haven't seen it. It looked just ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I mean, I haven't seen it either. I don't have anything to add.
I mean, look at the cover art. There are dolphins coming out of Zac Efron's dick. Oh, can I say dick?
I mean, you already did.
you just twice. One more, and you'll have one for every dolphin.
Thank you.
Well, that begs the question: is it a dolphin purr? All right, we're gonna keep going
Is
here.
it like a hydra? You know,
It's the Medusa of dolphin. Okay. Hey, if you love dolphins coming out of weird orifices, please hit subscribe and join our friends at Do 512. And let's get into. Oh wait, no. First, Kelsey, since you're here, what trivia do you have for us this evening?
I don't have trivia because you guys said trivia or fun fact.
Okay.
So I'm not as cool as Don and Greg.
That's
But
not a cool thing.
fun fact, the movie that I've seen the most times is Never Been Kissed, because my next door neighbor, when I was young, never returned the VHS to Blockbuster, and she just gave it to us. And so I just watched it repeatedly. Also, there's a Blockbuster documentary. It was on Apple, and now it's on Netflix.
Is it good?
It's so good. If you just want to take a trip down memory lane, it's so heartwarming. I miss the click. Do you miss the click of like the VHS container?
Absolutely. And the sound of dropping it into the slot when you're returning before you go back in.
Or like, remember when you were younger and your parents were like, go drop it in the slot, and the slot's like full, and you're like, I can't. And your parents are like, hurry up, we have to go pick up dinner. And you're like very
I have to eat my
stressful.
personal pan. Yeah, absolutely. Man, I have to imagine a world where physical media just in general kind of comes back, right? Like we've gone all digital, and then everyone realizes that they don't actually own anything. And then we're in a black hole right now. You realize that, right? Like I used to buy music incessantly, and now I just go to Spotify, or I'll download it temporarily from Spotify or Amazon. So I'm going to have this whole gap where I own nothing from different eras. It's weird. It's weird. I've had whole long conversations about it, but yeah, same thing with films. Like if you're not buying these, you're just renting them. How do you ever have the reason you relate to a film or you feel something about it is because you've watched it and you connected with it and you watched it again and again. I don't know. Greg,
I still buy Blu-ray and DVD.
We watch movies over again. What are you talking about?
I bought Blu-rays for a good while, and now it's only like select something I really, really love, and I know like I don't want to let it go. Like I'll buy that in like the 4K Blu-ray, whatever highest I can get. But otherwise, it's like rent it and forget it, or I'll stream it. I don't know. It's sad. And with that sadness, let's get into round 4.
Movies that are great, or movies that are like, we found this in a trash can and put it out on Blu-ray, and I'll be like, yeah, definitely. And then I'll like get that, and then I have it, and I'm like, oh, this sucks, you know. And then so it's like half like the classics, foundations of cinema, and then like garbage. People are like, wow, is this any good? It's like, no, I don't know how to get rid of it now.
Like,
nobody else wants a Blu-ray.
It shouldn't have even been printed on this medium. And
yeah, you're just kind of like, well, I guess I live with this forever now. I can bury it in the yard, or
it'll never degrade, apparently. Hey, round 4 is entitled Started Small, Blew Up Big. These people's projects or careers started small and then notably picked up after having been seen at the festival. Kind of like this show being seen on Do 512. It's a very similar track that we're going with. 400 points for every right answer, 200 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Let's get into it. Mr. Gareth Edwards' first feature, Monsters, was acquired. Greg.
I'm gonna have to take a hit on this because I just got Gareth Edwards mixed up with Gareth Evans, and I thought we were talking about the raid.
You want to take a stab in the dark as to what the question was going to be?
I know that Monsters played at South by, and that he got Godzilla based on the reaction. So, Godzilla.
So you get a set of points, but the end of this question had 2 sets of points. So we'll give you the 400. I'm going to repeat the question and another 400 up for grabs. And Greg, no more answering.
Okay.
Gareth Edwards' first feature, Monsters, was acquired for distribution at the 2010 festival. Name either one of the 2 features he's directed since that's not Godzilla. What's the other one? 400 points. And we're talking big, right? He started small. Big features. Nothing? It's a pretty damn good movie.
Since I did already buzz in, could I finish my answer?
For no more points.
For no points.
But
For no
doesn't
points.
have.
But if no one knows.
No one else knows. Hit it with the ding dong, Dave. Greg, give us the other answer.
Rogue One.
Rogue One. Absolutely. Arguably the best Star Wars in cinema since the original. So I don't know. Still holds up. I love it. Here we go. Number 2. Starring Lauren Taylor and Jermaine Clement, Eagle vs. Shark premiered at the festival in 2007, preceding this director's giant Thor Ragnarok. Greg.
Taika Waititi.
Taika. Absolutely correct. What a monster that guy has become. Just hit after hit after hit. Here we go. Number 3. This comic book superhero film kicked off the film festival in 2010. Don?
Super?
Incorrect, sir. Incorrect. Greg.
Kick-Ass?
Kick-Ass is correct. Well done. a lot of Kick-Ass love in this episode. Well done, sir. Number 4. Attending as a drummer in a punk rock band, he self-produced a guide to the festival in 1998, leading to a career in comedy on shows like SNL and Portlandia. Don.
Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen. Absolutely correct, sir. Man, Dave says to watch the video on YouTube. It's very good. Also, during CMJ, quite a while ago, a band that my friend Justin and I were really into, Telekinesis, was playing like a little baby show at the Mercury Lounge. And we go, and Telekinesis, so it's mainly one dude, and he plays drums and sings, which sometimes works. Doesn't, Don Henley, good. Others not so great. But it was really good, and we were ready. And so we go in, and no lie, his bass player is Fred Armisen. His guitar player is Mac McLaughlin from Superchunk. It was ridiculous. And there were like 20 people there. So cool. It was a really good experience. Anyway, enough about me. Number 5, getting his start in TV commercials, he first achieved notoriety in Linklater's Dazed and Confused playing Wooderson. Kelsey. Oh, Kelsey's gone. She can't answer because she's disappeared. What is it, Kelsey? You know it.
I don't know it. I don't know the character's name.
Nobody else has a guess? No other signs?
So I have to answer.
I mean, yes.
I'm going to have negative points. I mean, I'm going to say Matthew McConaughey because I can't remember any other actor's name.
You're going to get 400 points because you're correct.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
That was his character's name? I thought it was something else.
It's, it's playing Wooderson. You got it.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
Well, while you cool off, I'm going to get into question number 6. This filmmaker premiered his 2010 film, Don, Super, starring Elliot Page and Rainn Wilson. Don.
James Gunn.
James Slither Gunn. Slither gets no love.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
And it's got Mal in it. Well done, sir. Here's number 7.
Thank
Yeah. His first feature, made while in film school, was titled Restaurant Dogs, an homage to his later in life pal who cast him as the Bear Jew. Don.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth. Absolutely. Follow-up question here for everyone. Name his first feature to debut at this film festival. Don.
Cabin Fever.
There you go. 2 for 2 on the Eli Roth.
I know. I'm such a fan.
Yeah, why not? It's a great director.
I don't know that I am, but it's okay. And know things. You don't just get to know things that you like, you know?
So you're
I mean, it's just sort of like a general, you don't just get, your head isn't just full of like positive things. I'm not talking just about him. I'm not saying that.
I feel like this hole's getting
Not
deeper and
just
deeper.
The best things, you know, you know lots of stuff, even if you don't, it's not your favorite.
That's fair. Moving on. Number 9, starring Keegan-Michael Key and Jillian Jacobs. This indie drama, written and directed by Mike Birbiglia, premiered at the festival in 2016. Kelsey's thinking about it. Tim's got the pondering look. Greg doesn't want to risk the points. And Don's still thinking about an Eli Roth film that he does like. Nobody? 3, 2, Kelsey, 1. Dave hit it with a ding dong. Don't think twice. Don't think twice.
I was going to say
I was sitting here going, I watched that movie at the draft house. I know I saw this movie, and I cannot remember the title for the life of me.
It was fantastic.
It was a really good movie.
Yeah.
The title slipped right off my brain, though.
I was like, yes, and like it's an improv movie.
They should have workshopped the title. Apparently, it didn't stick with you guys. Oh, yeah, I got a laugh track now. Thank you. All right, number 9, Nights and Weekends premiered at the film festival in 2008. Name the 2 people that co-directed, co-produced, co-wrote, and co-starred in it. 400 points for each. Nights and Weekends. Kelsey.
I'm gonna lose points. Is it the Duplass brothers?
Oh, you sure wish it was. It is not. It is not. Anybody? Nights and Weekends. There's 800 points, guys, in this question. Nobody's got
I was
it?
going to guess her answer, so yeah.
That's what she said. I'm trying to look up something real quick because I'm trying to remember the
Trying to
name.
look up who wrote and co-produced Night and Weekends because I don't know either.
No. Duplass got me on Creep, and I was trying to remember if the third one had actually come out yet or not. Anyway, they hit him with a ding dong. The answers are, for 400 points each that you did not earn, Joe Swanberg and little-known Greta Gerwig.
Oh.
Ah.
See, the Swanberg floated through my head because that had a very like mumblecore title, but I wasn't going to risk it. So,
Do films have mumblecore titles?
the mumblecore films from the late aughts that played at South by have like a very, specific kind of just sort of vague genericness to them.
Huh. That's interesting.
You guys
That's like if,
feel about the genre mumblecore in general? I've tried.
and if you want more of that, please check out Kelsey's podcast, Gawkward. All right, listen. Here we go. Recapping scores here. I can't read them. Let's see. We've got Don on top with 3,400, Greg 2,950, Kelsey at 600, Tim at 700. Guys, as I always say, anything can happen. But before we move on, Tim, been a bit quiet, my friend. Do you have any interesting tidbits of trivia, fandom, stories, etc.?
Sort of. I was trying to think of something festival related. The only thing I could think of is in 2001, one actor wasn't allowed into his own panel because he didn't have his badge on him.
It sounds like a Woody Harrelson thing or something, but Please let us know.
Rip Torn.
Oh, how do you not know who Rip Torn is when he walks up to you?
Yeah, I know, right?
He opens his
I
mouth
was
and
at
you're
that
like, yeah.
panel waiting for him to show up.
Please tell me like a producer or somebody came out and got him.
Somebody eventually came out, but he like missed like the bulk of his own panel. So
That's ridiculous. Well, that's a great little nugget. Thank you for sharing. Hit that subscribe, smash that like, and let's get into our last round all together before our final round. Here is round 5. Just so you guys know, I think Jeff is asleep over here on the floor. Just got back from Target. Anyway, round 5 is entitled South by Southwest Keynotes and Major Speeches. The main events at the festival are often headline makers. Here are 10 questions about the big names that roll into town this time of year-ish, / pre-record over Zoom. 500 points for every right answer, 250 subtracted for every incorrect answer. Choose wisely. However, friends, there are 5,000 points available in this round alone. So, Kelsey, Tim, your odds are good. You guys can smash everyone. Just take 1 and 2. And as a reminder, only our top 2 contestants will continue on to the final round. Here is question number 1. And as a reminder, it's all about South by Southwest keynotes and major speeches. Number 1, the 2014 interactive event featured a speech given remotely from Russia by this famous whistleblower and former NSA Greg. I can't talk.
Edward Snowden.
Edward, you cannot extradite me. Snowden is correct. Doesn't matter what country the guy's in. Nobody can grab him. He's a slippery guy. Yes, well done. 500 points to you. Sticking on top here. Number 2. Scheduled to be a keynote speaker this week, what political figure and former Georgia gubernatorial candidate made headlines in 2020 for her remarkable organizing efforts? Greg.
Stacey Abrams.
The amazing Stacey Abrams. I had the distinct pleasure of doing a little Zoom with her. She's so cordial, so amazing. She's already done big things and will continue to, but that's my opinion. Number 3, after receiving a warm welcome at the festival for his 2008 debut, Medicine for Melancholy, this director returned as an Oscar winner in 2018 following the success of the film Moonlight. Greg.
Barry Jenkins.
Barry Jenkins. Absolutely correct. 500 points. Number 4, the keynote for the 2013 interactive event was given by this CEO, who was recently celebrating a SpaceX rocket docking with the International Space Station. Kelsey.
Elon Musk.
Elon, Mr. Cybertruck builder in Austin. Absolutely correct. Who knows? Yes, 500 points to you. Here is number 5. Born in Hawaii, this biracial community leader was elected president of the United States in 2008. Don.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, period, not question mark, is correct. 500 points to you. Number 6, this actor / producer / director gave the film keynote in 2015, talking about the myriad ways to make self-produced films for nearly no money. Kelsey, sorry, I was told Don in my ear.
Mark Duplass.
Mark Duplass is correct. It's full circle on the Duplass there. Yes, correct, sir. 500 points. Number 7. In 2008, this tech guru was booked to deliver the keynote despite never previously attending, resulting in his famous visibly sweating on stage. In 2008, this tech guru was booked to deliver the keynote despite never previously attending, resulting in him famously visibly sweating on stage. Apparently it was a thing. Heaven forbid somebody gets sweaty on stage. We got to call everybody out, cancel culture and all those things.
What is he, a
But
drummer?
did he have mom's
A drummer? Nobody's swinging on that one. Dave, hit him with the ding dong. Mr. I don't know if you guys know this guy, Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerling.
I didn't know androids could sweat.
Nice. All right, no points given in that one. Moving on. Number 8. She worked as a film publicist and marketer for 14 years before being the first African-American woman to be nominated for a Golden Globe and a Critics' Choice Award for her 2014 feature, Selma. Greg.
Ava DuVernay.
No, Mark Zuckerberg again. The android strikes. Yes, absolutely. Ava DuVernay is correct. That was 2013. Way back then. Before all of our concerns. 500 points to you. 2 more questions in this round. 1,000 points up for grab. I'm not going to say anything can happen anymore.
No.
Technically, it cannot. But you can steal points and make everyone else look bad. Here's number 9. In 2011, this actor, known primarily for playing the same character over 1 TV series and 3 feature films, gave the film keynote speech. It's a little vague. Reaching. We're trying to make it harder at the end here. 2011 actor. He played 1 character in a whole TV series and 3 different feature films. It's not Mr. Bean. 3, 2, 1. Ding dong, I'm Dave. Senor Paul Rubens in 2011. We just talked about this, guys.
I know.
Dangling right in front of us.
I know.
The whole time. 2 the whole time. All right, here's our last question. Altogether, this actor turned director/producer premiered her directorial debut, Booksmart, at the festival in 2019. Don.
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Woo! Making that money. Is that what that was, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it. Pen and paper.
Wild.
Same.
And she's
What was
the hunk Harry Styles now. She's just getting it.
She is. And Drinking Buddies was super good.
That was a good movie.
No one watched that movie, but I really liked it.
I thought.
All right, look, here's how it shook out. Greg on top by 50 points, 4,950. Don, 4,900. Kelsey, not too far away with 1,100, and Tim, 700. It was good. It's been great. Just this close, Tim. This close.
Yeah. And
I hope at least you have a good time. Listen, Kelsey and Tim, I'm going to ask you to disappear, but don't leave completely. Turn those mics and cameras off and join us here at the end. And we're going to continue on here. But before we do, I'd love to shout out our friends at Do512 for giving us all the promo love and partnering with us this week for 2 shows during festival time. Greg, Don, how are you now?
Nervous.
Yeah, doing well.
You guys feeling all right? You made it.
Yeah. I mean, my arm's a little sore from the, spine waving.
It's the biggest workout you've gotten since the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
There's a joke there somewhere, but I'm not going to go there. Listen, we've moved on. Let's get into our final round. There it is. All right. Our final round this evening is entitled Fact and Forth. Normally on our show in music, I give you some sort of prompt like, give me all the Grammy winners for Record of the Year, or give me a list of recipients or inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This time, it's film and TV related. We're going to go back and forth. You don't have to write anything down. We're going to go one answer. Not super fast. We're going to take our time so that our team can verify every answer. We're going to go back and forth, naming answers without duplication to the prompt that I'm about to give you. If you are wrong, you're out. You lose. Good day, sir. If the remaining player is still behind, they can go until they win or they get one wrong. So right now, you guys are basically neck and neck. So we go with our second place underdog, if you will, first, right? So if Don gets one and Greg whiffs, Don wins. or you guys go back and forth all night. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. 1,000 points for every single correct answer. Greg's got a little bit of an advantage with that 50 points, but we'll see how that shakes out. Going back and forth, here's your prompt. Name films or TV projects that our hometown hero, Matthew McConaughey / future mayor, has acted in. Film, TV. Now, I want to ask our producers, do we count commercials? We were told no commercials, film or television only, starting with Don. Go.
I'll say Dazed and Confused.
Never heard of it. Doesn't count. You guys cannot repeat. Yes, 1,000 points to Don. Let's pop that in there. All right. Greg.
The Newton Boys.
Love Fig Newtons. Yes, correct. Here we go to Don.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, also correct. 1,000 points. Back to Greg.
Contact.
Ooh, very nice. Little callback. 1,000 points to you, Don.
I will say A Time to Kill.
Oh, there you go. Classic. 1,000 points. Back to you, Greg.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
How do you lose a guy in 10 days? Yes, that is correct. Another 1,000 points. Back to you, Don.
Bernie.
Yes, good call. Shot in Austin, right?
Near Austin.
Near
Richard Linklater, and then near here.
Bastrop, Lockhart, Austin, Shibadaba Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts. 1,000 points. Greg.
Sahara.
Oh, man. I think that was his first stab at like full-on action hero, right?
I think.
That I can think of.
I mean, yeah, because the Newton Boys was more of like just a Western crime drama kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that was his first attempt at being,
the
cool
commercial hero guy. Yeah. 1,000 points. All right, Don, what you got?
I'll say Killer Joe.
Good Joe. Nice callback. Also, now I could be lying. Didn't that premiere at South by?
Maybe. It's possible.
I want to say that it did.
I don't know that it did, but yeah, it's possible.
I can also say
it definitely premiered at a big festival because I remember like there was just a huge reaction to it.
Yeah.
Especially like the whole fried chicken scene.
I still haven't seen it, so no spoilers.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yikes. Yeah, I got to watch The Godfather, and then I'm going to watch Killer Joe back to back.
Those are the holes in your knowledge right there.
All right, Greg, what you got?
I've got Failure to Launch.
Hey, I've had those a couple times. Well done. Don.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Ooh. Oh, absolutely. 1,000 points. Greg.
Interstellar.
Woo! That's Jeff's movie right there. Slow clap in the back. Yes, 1,000 points. Don, what you got?
I will say.
I don't think you guys even scratched television. This is all film so far.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Boom. Yes. All right, we're going to add a clock here pretty soon, guys, just to add to the spiciness. Greg, what you got?
I'm going to rep my boy Spielberg here and say Amistad.
Ooh, nicely done. 1,000 points. All right, Dave, let's put the clock on. He's working on it. Instead of a clock, we have Do 512, which are our good friends this week. Buying time. Done. We'll just keep going. What you got?
True Detective.
True Detective. Yeah, absolutely. What is that, season 1? Right?
Yeah. Only season 1. That'd be a wrong answer if I said True Detective season 3.
He was in all the detectives that were true. Yes. Greg, what you got for me?
Mud.
Good.
Which I believe was a South by premiere.
Yeah, I think you're right. Man, this may be the longest fact and forth we've had. I love it. Don, please, let's go.
The Beach Bum.
Beach Bum. Yes. With such a titular poster. Greg, what you got?
Surfer Dude.
I'm gonna check Surfer Dude.
Uh-huh.
Is that a yes?
The
I'm asking you
prequel
a
to True Detective.
Yeah.
Josh Dave, is that correct? Yes, correct. Another 1,000 points. All right, you have 10 seconds on the clock now, Don. Starting now.
Magic Mike.
Well, that did not take very long. Back to you, Greg. 10 seconds on the clock. Go.
Let's say The Wedding Planner.
Oh, yeah. Classic. All right, Don, back to you. It's an imaginary 10 seconds.
Sure.
There it is.
Frailty.
Oh, pulling it out. That was good. Well done. 10 seconds. Back to you, Greg.
Oh boy, pressure. We were just talking about this the other night. U-571.
Oh, great film. Great film. Love submarine movies. Don.
Oh man.
One.
Oh.
Oh, man. That was close. I feel like we could have gone all night.
Yeah.
Who knew that McConaughey just, man, that guy's got all the hits. All the hits.
I did have a question though, because I didn't want to like waste time because the timer had come up. Were we counting guest appearances on TV shows?
Ooh, sure, yeah.
Because there is a crazy like early. I think the very first Matthew McConaughey screen appearance ever is on an episode of Rescue 911. He's a reenactment actor on Rescue 911, and he's literally like pushing a lawnmower without a shirt on because of course.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, look, that was about as close and as entertaining as it can get. Well done, Greg. You are a champion, sir. Don, a very noble attempt.
Thank you.
You almost slayed the dragon there. Well done, Greg. Congratulations. I'd like to bring back Kelsey and Tim. And again, thank our friends at Do 512 for all the promo and all the love. Check them out. Check us out. We'll be back this week, Wednesday, for our music show with a whole new round of absolutely amazing guests. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. And without further ado, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.